Good morning, everyone. Melissa and Travis, Ardell, Gerald, Dan, Ron, Herb, Camry, Haley, and Liam, nephews, nieces, cousins, aunts, and all of the other family and friends gathered there today to celebrate the life of my dear sister-in-law, Penny. It was with great shock and sadness that I learned just after I arrived here in southern China that at about the same time as I touched down here, Penny had touched down in heaven. Words cannot convey fully my regret at not being able to be with all of you in person today. But I simply cannot leave and then re-enter China to complete my work here, as I have only a single entry visa, which allows me the one trip in and one trip out. I must complete the contract, and so here I am. So I'm very sorry, for there is nowhere, absolutely nowhere, that I'd rather be than there with you to support you in this time of need as you grieve together once again. I hope that my recorded words provide some level of comfort, as they're written with love for Penny and for every member of our family. What does one say to someone who has had to endure so many losses? Melissa's lost her dad, Don, her sister Brady, her auntie, some grandparents, some cousins, and now her loving mom, Penny. Travis has said goodbye to his sister, his auntie Cindy, some grandparents, some cousins, and now his much loved and loving mom. Ardell has lost a granddaughter, a husband, a niece, her parents, her eldest daughter, and now her much loved youngest daughter. Gerald has grieved a granddaughter, a wife, a niece, his parents, Cindy, and now Penny, his two loving daughters. Dan sadly parted with his beautiful little niece, a dear cousin, some grandparents, and both of his sisters that he loves so much. Ron tragically lost his parents so many years ago, and now losing his loving partner, Penny. Why on earth would I mention all these losses today? It's because I believe that we can find some comfort in knowing that each of these wonderful people who've passed before her are now embracing Penny, and she them. Imagine, if you will, her excitement and the smile that must have swept across her face at embracing, once again, her youngest daughter, Brady. And in getting that one more hug that she often asked for from her sister, Cindy. While we are also sad to lose Penny, I am happy knowing that she has again found joy in being with these other loved ones whom she missed so much and who loved her dearly, just as we have. I had the pleasure of spending a few days with Penny a year and a half ago when she needed someone to support her while having a procedure at the regional hospital in Kelowna. That was a special occasion for us, as it was just the two of us that were together for several days. I don't think that had ever happened in the 40 plus years previous, going back to when Cindy and I first started dating. Penny was a little afraid and uncertain about her health at that time, and I was pleased that I got to help and encourage her. We shared some stories and did quite a bit of grieving together. We ate and we laughed, and we might have had a drink or two, and I guess we cried a little also. It was a special time, and I will always remember it, for we were like a much older brother with a younger sister, not just in-laws. Penny and I have remained close, talked on the phone to check on each other often, shared on Facebook, and visited whenever possible when I was up to Creston. She always wanted to know how our kids and grandkids were doing, and was proud to share stories about hers, each of whom she loved so unconditionally. Penny, as I'm sure someone will be mentioning, was always willing to give to others. She truly would give you the shirt off her back and ask for absolutely nothing in return. Her heart was as big as all outdoors, and it went through a lot in her lifetime. Safe to say, more than most could endure, but endure she did. She was a great cook and always was cooking large meals for others, for family, for hockey players, billets, friends. All enjoyed her great meals. She loved her mom. She loved her dad, her children so very, very much, and would do anything for each of them. Many years ago, Penny and her family brought Herb Smith into their family. This is a very special gift that is absolute testimony to her loving, caring, and giving spirit. In the past few months, Penny had taken to posting some very positive messages on her Facebook page, and I remember reading them all and thinking, hey, there's good stuff here. Penny's doing okay. They were messages of hope, positiveness, encouragement, and spoke to ways of living life. I collected them, and I'd like to share some of them with you as Penny's last posts. I see them as messages for all of us to think about from someone who deeply cared about all of you. My sister-in-law, Penny Ludwar, Nee Messenchuk. And now play the slideshow.
Okay, this one's for Gabby.
What a wonder
beautiful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and
Some great posts, some great messages from Penny. My dear family, I love you, and I pray that you find strength and comfort in the days and weeks ahead as you provided to our family in our time of need. May your friends and family surround you. They care so deeply, as I do, for each and every one of you. Take each day one at a time. Grieve in your own way. Remember the good times. Rest in peace, Penny. God bless you. Know that we love you and miss you. And please give my dear Cindy a hug and a kiss from me. Always and forever. Signing off from China. Ray.